For this last video, I'm on Excel 128 for the visual workshop, which is the final part of section 5. So you'll need to go ahead and open 5-7 from the project files and then resave it as bonus as indicated in the book. We're going to use some AND statements here to determine if and some ANDs to determine if somebody is eligible for a bonus at their job. So I have the file open here, and really this is one of those ones I was talking about. It's a bit like a story problem in math class because we don't have a lot of information, but we need to calculate using a few formulas here. So the employee is eligible for a bonus if their sales exceed the quota and has a performance rating of 7 or higher. So the key there is using the AND formula. So we're going to first of all determine if they're eligible for the bonus. So I'm under eligible in E4. I'm going to do the AND function. So I'm going to come up here to formulas and logical and select AND. So we need to find out, essentially we're going to get an answer true or false. So the parameters it gave us that there has sales that exceed the sales quota. So their sales would be C4 and is greater than B4, which is our quota, which is the amount that they're expected to sell. The second criteria is their performance rating of 7 or higher. So we could just do, we could even make this simple and just do greater than 6 so that we come out with 7 or higher. And then we can just select OK. And if we make a mistake, I just did greater than 6, but I didn't indicate what cell. So we need to make sure we hit D4 because we're saying their performance rating is greater than 6. So from there, I'm going to hit OK. And yes, this person is eligible. So I'm going to fill these down. And we should see a true or false if they're eligible. And then the next thing, they have to achieve both of these to be eligible for the bonus. And then if they're eligible, they get 3% of their sales amount, and if not, then 0. So we're going to do an if statement here for the bonus amount. So under logical, we're going to select if, and the test is if E4 is true. So I'm going to do E4 equals, then in quotes, I'm going to put true. And this is one of those situations I brought up in class where there's a few instances where we're referring to text. Normally we put it in quotes, but since this is given to us by Excel, we actually don't need quotes in this instance. So we would just put true instead of putting the text itself in quotes, because that word true came from another formula calculation. So then the bonus amount, if this is true, is their sales they did. So this is C4, and then in the story problem it says 3%. So we multiply 0.03. If it is false, then they don't get a bonus, so it's a 0. And then we can select OK, and we should see the bonus amount calculated. You can use a fill handle, drag that down, and the people that are eligible for a bonus, you should see that it calculated their bonus amount based on their sales. So again, that's the visual workshop on page Excel 128.